Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to make a window screen for a vinyl double hung window. This is a product of children in a rental house. Alright, so you can see that the corner's broken, two sides of it are bent, messed up, so obviously I can't repair this. I'm going to have to build a new one. Alright, so how you go about doing that is what the video is going to be about, so you can save you some money and some time. So let's go ahead and take this spline out, because I'm going to reuse this spline. Let's get that out. I'm not going to reuse the screen wire. This is fiberglass. It's a black fiberglass. I've got rolls of new, which is what that is right there. So the spline we're going to reuse. And the rest of this we're going to toss. There's two sides here that I'm going to keep, because probably there will be some more that I'll have to redo in the future. So, again, we'll just take that, toss. That'll be tossed. Since it's bent, that'll be tossed. We're going to keep these two, and I'll show you about these corners in a minute. That's broken, so we'll toss that. Alright, okay, so all you actually do, I measured the sides of that screen, and one side measured 28, the other side measured 27. So if you have to build one of these frames, you can go to your home improvement store and you can buy lengths of this framing, and that's what I did. So I had a couple of these lengths on hand, because I have to do this irregularly, and at the same time you'll need to buy screen frame corners. Right there is a pack of screen frame corners. Make sure that those corners are the size you need for the frame itself. And these are, what are these? 5/16 screen frame corners, and that's what this screen frame is. So again, these are the old ones. We'll keep those for future use. The corners, we'll keep those for future use. Okay, that's the length I had left. So all I did after I measured is I marked exactly. You'll need a hacksaw with a metal cutting blade in it, and of course I just cut them squarely, made sure that they're exactly 27 and 28. After you cut, it's going to be kind of rough there, so what I do is I file that down. This is a little small file, but any file will do. In some instances, if you've got if you cut it long, a 16th or an 8th, you can file it down to the correct length, or you can go to a bench grinder and just eat it away very slightly until you reach your mark. That's much quicker, but you can do it with a file. Alright, so that's the length we're keeping. Alright, so it's a fairly simple matter once you get it cut. So I've got these marked. This is a 28 inch length. That's a 27. So you put the lengths opposite one another. This is a 28. So we'll put the 28 at top to bottom, 27s on the side. And how you do this is you make your channel. Both your channels are going to be facing you. You just slide these in. They'll fit very snugly. Which is what you want. There you go. Slide them in. These plastic corners, when they get a little age on them, they get brittle, so they won't take a lot of abuse. And you know, most homeowners don't abuse it, but if you've got rental property, they don't care. Okay. Slide this last edge in. There you go. Alright, so now you have your frame made. There you go. Just like it's new. You can double check, make sure everything's square. 28, 28, 27, 27. So we're good. Now I've done a rescreening video in the past, but I may as well go ahead and do that as a part of this. So that's pretty easy, simple fix. And so I broke my rescreening box out. And again, all you'll need is your screening material, the frame, some spline, and a screen spline roller. Got to have a work surface, obviously, so let me just go ahead and cut this wire or fiberglass. Get that out of the way. Okay, there we're good. So as I said, I'm going to use the old spline. Remember, this comes in different diameters. You can buy it lengths. And again, I'd refer you back to my previous video. I've got all kinds of diameter spline, both gray and black. The rollers, this is a nice wood roller. You can buy cheaper plastic. They work fine if you're just doing it a time or two. I like the wood, they're just a little bit more heavy duty. So just kind of square your fiberglass. And I do prefer the fiberglass screening. It doesn't corrode the way the aluminum does. So you just place that end of track get started. Yep, that's the same size there. So just going to get it started. Get it in that channel initially. And normally I clamp this down. I may need to go ahead and do that too. Clamps. This is a work surface that really doesn't have a edge on it. So I'm going to be clamping the corner here. I don't know if that's going to work too well, but we'll see. And just get this started. The reason you clamp it down is so the whole frame doesn't move while you're trying to get this spline in the track. It can also keep the screen somewhat taut. One of the downsides of using this fiberglass screening is that it does puncture more easily than the aluminum wire. But typically, if you're careful, you know, you're not gonna tear it, you're not gonna puncture it. I'll say that. Okay. Takes a little bit of time. It will save you some money. If you are a homeowner, you may or may not want to go to the expense of buying spline and screening material. But if you have a rental property or two or more, it'll come in handy. You're really good. Have to excuse the church bells. Okay guys, that's the process here. This is going to be one side. One side. Got 3 more to do. And when we finish, we'll have a screen that'll be ready to put back in that vinyl window. So I'm not going to bore you with completing the rest of it, but the main thing was how easy it is to build these frames, screen frames, should you need to. Alright, hope it helped. Check you out next time. Thanks.